Hi everybody, and welcome back to Samara. Right where we left off, we need to go talk to Sino to exchange information. And if I find that world quest on our way, I will be picking it up. Oh, and that Dendroculus. Let's be here somewhere. Oh, there's a world quest. There we go, that's nice. All these random people. Hi! Question marks? Excuse me, are you Boniface? We're with the Adventurers Guild. Oh, we found the other quest. Oh, hello there! But looking at your attire, you aren't locals, are you? I was under the impression that the Adventurers Guild would send local adventurers who might be better appraised of the situation. That said, I'm not from around here either. Making a living here is tough for outsiders. This must be the Monstantian merchant, right? My associates and I are both Monstaters. We originally traveled to Sumeru City to trade in supplies, and only came here at the request of a researcher from the academia. You came all the way from Mondstadt to the desert to the... Why did I think that desert wasn't a word for a second? To the desert to do business? Of course. Since you came somewhere as remote as this desert, you two must have been around the block too, I suppose. Of course. And we know your hometown pretty well, too. Well now, then, speaking of which, you must know what sets us Mondstadters apart from others. Freedom, you twinkling fish. Freedom! That's right. What we Mondstadters value most of all is freedom. Is your wrist okay? Right. What I meant to say was that what we Mondstadters value most is freedom. Isn't that what you just said? How does that saying go again? Go with the wind? Come on, it's actually let the wind lead. Yes, right. That's the one. For some reason I have this, immediate suspicion that Vega's version is maybe an older version of the same phrase, or a phrase that she picked up from somewhere else, maybe her hometown? When the north wind began to blow, some dandelion seeds were blown across the sea to Inazuma, while others were swept away to Liyue. As for me, I guess I was favored by the Animo Archon. I didn't stop at Liyue, and got blown all the way to Sumeru. The climate and way of life here might be a far cry from that of Mondstadt. There's the Dendroculus! But I'm here, and I intend to make the best of things. So that's how it is. Still, could you tell us more about the commission you posted at the Adventurers Guild? Oh, well, I accepted that Academia Researcher's commission, didn't I? Tirzad, that's the researcher's name. He took 2 mercenaries with him to look for some ruins, probably for some archaeological research. I don't really know much about academia stuff. In addition to providing them with some supplies, my associate and I also rented a few sumpter beasts out to them. Noctigel, my associate, was worried that they'd struggle to steer the sumpter beasts, so he decided to go with them. We originally arranged to use a dusk bird to send messages every once in a while, so that I could be informed of their progress or raid supplies to send to them as the situation required. We did exchange messages this way at first, but I haven't heard a peep from them in the last 2 days. Paimon hopes there wasn't any sort of accident. That's what I've been worrying about, and that's why I decided to post a commission with the Adventurers Guild. And, well, here you are. But the desert is very dangerous, and you two seem so young. Are you sure you can handle a place like this desert? Are you underestimating us? You've left Mondstadt, so maybe you're out of the loop. But you should know that Vega isn't just some ordinary adventurer. She's an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. Huh? Wait, then you must be the celebrated Vega? Oh, then you have heard after all. That's right, this is the renowned Vega, and Paimon is the famed Paimon. I'm glad she included herself. Goodness gracious, please excuse my rudeness. I never expected to meet a big hero in a place like this, and a little hero too. In that case, I have nothing more to say. I just worry that you may have some other important missions at hand, like saving a city or something, and don't have the time for a menial commission like this one. It's not like we're always doing over-the-top stuff like that. We take ordinary commissions too. Besides, we've already accepted your commission, haven't we? Well, that's great. Right, as for your payment, I'll definitely think of something. That researcher from the academia has also been quite generous. I can picture it now. Just as they run into some trouble, Vega, a true hero, descends from the heavens to save them. That should secure you double the payment, right? This deal's a sure bet. What do you think? Well, if they're in danger, we have to help them, or we'll do it for the Mora. We should check on them. I'm a little worried. Great! Fantastic! There's hope for my Cyrus yet. Cyrus? The guildmaster? Yes, Cyrus is the name of one of the sumpter beasts I rented to them. Ah, Cyrus? But isn't that... Does the actual Cyrus know about this? Huh? Well... It's fine, just don't tell him. No one will know. Ahem. Anyway, the researcher and the others left the village and headed west. The trails here are a bit hard to make out, but you should be able to find them by following the footprints. I'll leave the rest to you two. Do you think Bonifa... Oh. Oh my. Do you think Boniface misses home? And that's why he named his sumpter beast Cyrus. Do you think he's an admirer of Cyrus, perhaps? Ah. Alright. We will do that at some point. Hey, there's a cat. Hi, kitty. Door. Hello. Okay, this must be that world. Oh, right, the thing. It's up there. We'll get it someday. Oh, wow. I didn't even talk to her. I just got too close. Rose, oh Rose, grant me my wish. Hello? Blooming from a stone, the golden rose sang to me. She sang... What did she sing? That's a local Sumeru folk song called The Singing Rose, right? It's such a cute song. Too bad the boy ran off halfway through. Paimon would have loved to hear the whole thing and say hi to him. You must be new here. First time in Aru village? Yes. No wonder you've never heard of that folk song. Well then, are you scholars looking to study abroad in Sumeru? I know that there are many foreign scholars in the academia. We do know a lot of scholars, but we aren't quite like them ourselves. Technically, we're adventurers. The glorious world-trotting duo, Paimon and Vega. World-trotting? What's so funny? We're super famous adventurers, believe it or not. No, I wasn't mocking you, friends from far away. Just the opposite. It's a delight to hear uplifting stories like people traveling the world. When you're as detached from the world as I am, such enthusiastic remarks can really catch you off guard. I'm sorry if I offended you. My name is Saba. I offer you my apologies as well as my welcome to the village. Ah, yes. Were you talking about the Rose folk song that Ziad was singing? Correct. Please tell us more. We can talk more about it if you're interested. I hope it will liven up your journey. Are you going to sing for us, Saba? Paimon's been dying to hear the rest of it. Sorry, I'm not good at singing. But we can discuss what the song is about. Sure. So, that kid sang about the rose granting wishes. Yes. In a tiny village like ours, we don't have a big anathema like they do at the academia. All our songs are passed down orally. It's my belief that the wish-granting flower in the song represents the collective imagination of our ancestors. In a harsh environment like the desert, water is an extremely vital resource, so they prized water-storing plants. So, the more adverse the terrain, the more stories there are about plants. It's a reflection of our ancestors' yearning for a better life. At the same time, plants are also a part of the symbiotic relationship between our ancestors and the flora and fauna of the desert. However, Aru is built on sand, and the soil here is actually not suitable for the cultivation of Sumeru roses. The Sumeru roses I planted could never grow, so, if you ask me, the golden rose in the song must have been a product of people's imagination. Hold on. Paimon can't keep up anymore. Is this what you usually talk about with people, Miss Saba? I'm sorry. I thought since you were new here, you'd prefer such topics over farming or the weather. Paimon got lost somewhere between symbiotic relationship and the collective imagination. But don't worry, Paimon understood that last sentence. You said that the land here isn't suitable for Sumeru roses, right? We've also only seen them in places with moist soil. Well, this place is mostly sand after all. Roses sure are picky customers. Speaking of roses, I was thinking that since you two are adventurers, perhaps I can hire you to... Now we're talking. We're battle-hardened adventurers. We can do the job, any job, no problem. So, what can we help you with? I know it's ridiculous to want roses that don't belong here to bloom, but regardless, I still really want to see them. I'm embarrassed to even say it, but that is my wish. Based on what I know about roses, they will grow if fertilized with highly concentrated dendro, even if you grow them in sand. But it's near impossible to get such fertilizer out here, so I'm wondering if you may be able to get your hands on some dendro. Yes, dendro promotes plant growth and works especially well on poor crops. But I'm just a normal person without a dendro vision, and I lack the resources to obtain effective fertilizer. If it's just a dendro you want, this is pretty easy. We got this. Look for the objective. Fertilize. Oh, hello. Miss Saba really loves roses. Hired us something of something roses. Paimon understands that feeling. It's like when you're already full, but still feel the urge to eat when you see street food. You know what? They're actually the same obsession, just for different things. That's why we've got to help her. Do you really have a way to grow those roses through the power of dendro? I love how glowy they are. Scatter! I'm feeling like this is one of those world quests that ties much more deeply into the themes of this region than it might seem at first glance. Can you wield dendro? Are you someone with a vision? I haven't met anyone like that in a long time. What a nostalgic feeling. It should be fine now, right, Miss Saba? That's right. They should sprout soon if powered by dendro. Let's just wait for a while. Gradually, sprouts begin peeking out of the soil. They stop growing after sprouting a few leaves. They're sprouting! Paimon knew you could do just about anything, Vega. The results were immediate, as I thought. Thank you. Too bad there are no flowers yet. Oh, that's normal. You can't rush such things. Plants have to go through stages of growth. That you are able to make them sprout is already quite amazing. Give the roses some time to take in the nourishment. It will be better for them as well. I'm very grateful to you two as it is. I wouldn't wish to bother you further. Just drop by and see them in your spare time. That would be enough. Thank you for the gentle invite, Saba. Wow, look at that. Surely this is just one quest in a long chain, right? Because that was surprisingly short and sweet. If it weren't for you, I don't think I'd have ever seen those roses sprout. If only I knew this would happen. Instead of seeds, I should have bought a few more books. Books? You're not from here? Oh, I should have brought a few more books. You're not from here? Are you surprised? Well, I guess that means that I've adapted pretty well. When I first got here, I was unable to get used to anything, whether it be the food, the housing, or anything else. But I got used to everything over time. That doesn't mean that I fully accepted my predicament, though. I suppose it is impossible to make roses from Sumeru City bloom here after all. Are you a researcher? I could have been called that once, but not anymore. I said something beyond my station, and I learned something I shouldn't have. Oh? I'm remembering now that this quest was called the Exile, right? Blooming Sprouts or something? Are you an exile, Saba? I broke the Academia's taboos, so I was removed from amongst their ranks. What did you say? Curiosity is the impetus for seeking wisdom, but it's also the cause of sin. I only understood that after I was exiled to this place. For safety reasons, I don't think I should go into details. Alright then. But I thought adventurers would just come and go, never coming back to chit-chat after finishing their jobs. I didn't expect to have another long conversation with you. To be honest, I don't have a lot of friends to talk to here. Do you think, at some point, you would be able to come by and fertilize my plants again? Sure. Okay then. I'll wait for you. I'll come back, so long as I don't someday lose the power of dendro. Now there was another... Why grow Sumeru roses? You probably don't know much about them, but they are very versatile and have many uses. They can be eaten, turned into medicine, given as gifts, or fetch a good price on the market. And that's just some of the common applications. Some of the more common applications. The flower, leaves, and stalk of a Sumeru rose also did not always look like this. They all had different appearances once upon a time. I believe geographical changes led to changes in the rose's traits. A study of its traits could help us derive past geographical and historical information. I won't be able to explain the mechanism over just a casual conversation, and sharing such information with adventurers is probably against the rules as well. If you're interested in botanical evolution, you should visit the academia. They'll have more on the subject. So, you're doing this for your research? I'm not a researcher anymore. I no longer have the right or means to pursue any research. You must know why. You are a very curious soul, you know what? You know that? I grew a lot of Samara roses back in my former residence. The flowers were spectacular, and I got to see them every day. If it was possible, I wish I could see them again, just like before. That's all there is to it. I can understand that. I thought adventurers would just come and go. Oh, here we go. This is the same as she said before. We'll come by again. Alrighty. Oh! You're talking about King Deshret over there. Interesting. Should I go up and get that thing now, do you think? Let's go grab it. Or forget where it is. I'm a little worried that I might have to come down from above in order to reach it. But let's try our best. Sino can wait. You'll look out the window and see us climbing up walls. Please tell me you can get over that. You can't. A little worried about our stamina, so I'm not going to jump around. I just want to get on this roof. And then maybe I can jump over it. Oh! Oh! Ha 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 ha. Great. Let's be taller. Ah. Hmm. 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 How come we can climb up this one and not that one, eh? That feels deliberate. Got it. Alright, let's see what this kid is saying about King Deshret, and then we'll go find Sino. I almost said Sino, because that's my character in, Larua. I kind of feel like changing the name there, though. I'm not going to lie. I don't have any new ideas. I'm just not particularly fond of that one. Oops. Kulsum and Ramiz? Grandma, may I ask you a question? Nawaz and I have been thinking about this one, but we still don't get it. Oh, of course you can, dear. So, Grandma, is King Deshret really gonna come back from the dead? Oh. Grandma? Those fanatic believers. Can't they spare the children? Child, please, listen well. Though gods are indeed very powerful, even they can disappear. Being obsessed with things that have disappeared is madness. It is no way to live. If only the desert children had the chance to learn more, then they wouldn't easily fall for such lies. Child, I know this is a lot to ask, but please, study hard. You should learn a thing or two from Sataria. I was just about to ask if this was her hometown. I understand. Cool, cool. Alright. Where are you, buddy? I'm expecting to be kidnapped any moment now. There we go. Thank you for waiting. We just had to go fight a cube.
I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
What's in that tree?
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
Do tell.
The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
Oh, interesting.
Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright. almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
Wow.
After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, traveler?
It must have been Nahida's power. Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
Oh,
In
great
theory,
question.
they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Out of bounds, right? But I wonder if Nahida could deliberately reach them still.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
I love how we're talking about this right in front of Sino, but I suppose we don't have any reason to keep it from him.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
That tone of do share, you know? That mad scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village. First one.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How do you feel about Lesser Lord Kusanali, Sino?
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
As much as she can be.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
And you never thought that was suspicious?
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I'm hoping we can recruit more people to the Nahida Protection Squad. Sino, you should join the Nahida Protection Squad. She also saved me once not long ago. We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
And you can tell that we're not?
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be?
Oh?
To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Have you felt a little abandoned, Sino?
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Sounds as good a plan as any.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Absolutely yes.
Huh?
Tell us more.
Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Sure.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
Oh, that's really nice.
I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house.
Ooh, I didn't even notice. Also, nice shot. I love the lighting. The lighting has been changing so much during this conversation. It's been so lovely seeing it shift through What was that even? Dawn, daybreak, and nightfall?
I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him, Sino.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
He's very procedural, indeed. Always wanting to double check everything. Hello. Dear, why did you sneak outside again? Oh, don't worry. The night's not quite as hot, so it's perfect for getting some fresh air outside. The night is much cooler than the day, which makes it all the more reason to take better care of your health. Besides, you should stay where there's more greenery. Yes, I know. I just need to get out sometimes, you know? Just sometimes. Look at you. You're so young, but you already sound like my folks. What? I mean, anyone who cares about you would say that. Anyway, how's the pot of flowers I gave you? Yes. Thanks for sending me the flowers. They are very beautiful, but the leaves are starting to turn yellow. Sorry for not taking good care of them. No, don't apologize. It's fine. It's not your fault. Well, good luck with that, you two. I love being able to overhear these random stories and these random lives that are going on between these NPCs. Hello. Hello, what can I help you with? What are you selling? Ooh, wait, you're an actual merchant. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Mixed rice restores stamina. Increases defense. Oh, cool. Ooh, beans. I think I want to buy some. I shouldn't. I don't have a discount yet. But I don't see beans a lot. They think they're from Sumeru. I wonder if there are any you can buy in Inazuma, because, wait, where am I going? Because I'm thinking of Ito, and how he's allergic to them. Oh wow, I was going the right way. I think? No, wrong level. My bad. Anyway, since Ito has mentioned beans so many times, I would assume we could get some in Inazuma. Oh. Oh, wait, that must look amazing. Wow. It's so red. It's like lava. Also, I thought it was spewing upwards, but it actually looks like it's flowing downwards. Flowing in from above. What is that? What are you collecting? Is that the wisdom of Irminsul that you're stealing or something? Or do you think it has something to do with the false sky? My goodness. How eerie. Wait. Battle Pass is talking to us. Hello, Battle Pass. Oh. Right, resin. I went to go fight the cube a couple more times. I learned a valuable lesson. Just always bring a Densho character. As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks Isak to wait nearby. Oh, Sino.
Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
Thank you for having us again. Oh, she's gotten an Ankh.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Eremite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive.
Oh, are we talking about his biological grandfather right now? And the one we're looking for is his honorary grandfather?
Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep.
Aw. On one hand, it's kind of funny that Candace just launched into this whole story. On the other hand, she has such a lovely storytelling voice.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. Oh, wow. From the look on Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Isn't that a little dangerous, though? I don't think we should bring a kid along. That seems a little dangerous. I guess he's assuming that the grandpa hasn't wandered far or gotten mixed up in something serious.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
Yes, it is us, guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
We haven't found him yet, kid, but we'll do our best. Your grandpa will be found, safe and sound.
Yeah!
After all, we're so good at finding people.
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
There we go. Oh, wow! That was the end of Act 3? So where's Act 4? There's Act 4 right there. Alrighty, let's see. I suppose we'll proceed right along. Ask the locals. Hello. Kazan.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Thanks. Are you hiding something from us? Funny. Bye. I saw a cool door. Look at that. What is this? A storehouse, perhaps? Are you two arguing? Why are you arguing? Oh, look at how deep down you can go. Hello? It seems that this is all the Mora I have at the moment. Ugh, how am I supposed to live like this? Hey, relax, relax. Come on now, I've done some handiwork recently and got plenty of food in return, didn't I? And so what? You want us to go on living from hand to mouth like this? What are we going to do when these menial jobs stop making us Mora? I'm not going to just watch that happen, unlike you. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one in this family who actually worries about our future here. Ooh, yes, they are arguing indeed. Can I go in here? No, maybe that's just their house. Now it's just snooping for no reason. It looks so cool! Ooh.
How am I supposed to stay calm?
Oh my god. Oh, she's yelling. Oh my goodness gracious. How do we get back up there? I thought there'd be some sort of four-leaf sigil I could jump to, but apparently not. So walking it is. Luckily, there's a bridge. I love this. The tracks in the sand. That is so cool, and from wheels or drag marks perhaps. I love that so much. It would be really neat if they changed like over time or depending on what time of day it was. But the fact that there's anything is just wonderful. The sand on the stairs? Ooh, it's sparkly! Wow, wow. What a lovely little place. Who am I trying to talk to? Higher. Still higher? Alrighty. Wait, are you up there? Wait. Where's this person? How about this? Which way do you want me to go? You're telling me to go both ways? Oh, no, this way. Great. If there is a way to get on top of those rocks, then there must be a way to get on top of those rocks. Or they could just be in the back. Ooh, challenge. Hi.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
And he sure sounds pretty grumpy, doesn't he?
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
I love her design. Small side note. I love the color of her hair and her clothes.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that?
Nihira, you are the best.
Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You know, Almond gets the feeling that Isak's a little proud of his grandpa. Alright, I thought I saw one more collectible. Oh, this thing. Investigate! Mine. Maybe we should give some of this Mora to that arguing couple. Help take the edge off of things, perhaps. Where are you? Is this an elevator? Ooh! Whoa. Quite the elevator. Is it you? No, it's not you. Hello? Oh, lower! Lower. So many levels to this place. Oh, hi! I recognize this name. You were talking to that other person earlier,
Sir,
weren't you?
Have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough Mora. It might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh dear.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
Aw, you're so
It was
polite,
nothing.
Isak.
Hey, you're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Something like that, maybe.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
And I feel like Isak's growing up surrounded by good role models too. What's wrong, Sina? Did something happen? Did you sense something?
Don't say anything for now.
Oh, okay.
Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Is it sneaky time again? Ooh, ha. King Deshret and the three magi. Or is it Maggie? I never know. They go. I thought I'm supposed to be sneaking. Oh, were you there earlier? Friend, a moment please. You look like someone of skill. Would you be interested in joining the Eremites? Does it come with benefits? Oh, lots. First, this is one of the few ways you can get out of Aru village. Get out of this desolate dump and the world will be your oyster. Every young and ambitious soul longs to see the world, no? I don't know. I kind of like this desolate dump just fine, sir. Thank you. And we might all be people of the desert, sure, but you can bet that we know how to wrangle more off these Dude, sir, no! Tree dwellers, he says. Those from the academia have the fattest wallets. They never quibble over prices or delay payments. Well, I mean, if the academia is doing anything good, at least they're stimulating the economy, I suppose. You just need to take one of their commissions and you'll be set. You won't find a better Mora-making venture anywhere else. I'll give that some thought. Thanks. Well, other than the stuff I mentioned earlier, our food is just the best. If you don't believe me, just try this. The way we treat our people is beyond reproach. That much I can guarantee. Well, you've gotten Paimon. Shawarma, cool. I'll just have to remind Paimon that we have an outstanding job waiting for us with Ningguang, I'm pretty sure.
Of course not. It's all about
Hello? What did you hear? What did you sense?
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Who? I didn't
Have
notice.
you heard?
Oh, these guys.
The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Oh no, even here?
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods.
Oh dear.
Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
This guy has, I don't think he has opened his mouth at all for his whole speech.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever.
That's a good sign?
Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret.
Great.
Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Oh my goodness. This is really how rumors just grow and spread, isn't it?
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Oh, here we go.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Just some over listeners a little concerned about the fact that you don't seem upset that possibly your neighbors have just been sacrificed.
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh, he's gearing up. Oh, he's ready. Look at the claws. He's ready to go. Oh my god.
Bro, this guy's
Bro.
something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
The second time his eyes were mentioned, apparently he has quite the stare.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on, Keep talking.
I really don't know how much these random people are going to know, but I suppose they could tell us. I mean, who is spreading these rumors? We know the academia started them. We know also Ain al-Ahmar was really into them.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return.
The radicals.
Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
The land on the other side of the wall being the rest of Sumeru?
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
I love how he can just stand there menacingly and it works as an interrogation tactic.
Got it! At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
Could you give us a name or a description?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody.
He's a very serious guy, isn't he?
Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
But I guess to these ordinary folk, he must be terrifying to encounter.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies, eh?
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you not to get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra.
Oh, did we finally get to learn about what being a Matra is like from a Matra himself?
The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
The answer is no. But we know that they, help the academia control information and they're in charge of persecuting academic crime. So that kind of paints a pretty clear picture in my mind, in any case. Maybe we could check the scholars' homes? Maybe we'll find something there.
Very well.
Oh, child.
Isaac!
Oh, another child.
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
He's very to the point, Sino is. I have just been so distracted by the light in this valley changing over and over again as we talk. Again, this happened earlier too. But just, it's so beautiful in here. The hues are just amazing. Let's go, buddy. I'm outpacing him. Funny. I guess I have the longer legs. I'm running
Grandpa?
slightly faster too, I think.
He
Ooh.
likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
Look at this.
Every now and then,
Ow.
he yells out at the top of his
The
lungs.
sand.
So a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Look at the stars. Ah! Ooh. Ooh? Do you think that's where the Oculus is? Oculus is here somewhere. Oh! Wrong button. At least I wasn't facing the kid when I did that. Down there. Oh! I found it! Hey, Isak. Do you mind if I take a quick errand? Just real quick. Look at the hue of the sand now! Goodness, it's gorgeous. Oh. That's incredible how when you rotate through the shadows and the levels, it goes from brown to red to orange to yellow to green. That is incredible. Goodness gracious. Really appreciating the fine details here. You know? Sand. It's fine. Anyways. Wow. What's this place? A temple of some sort? But I don't see a door. Alright. Now we need to get back up there. I know there were thingies, so we should be able to get back up there. We can just somehow get through the network. Yes, thank you. There we go. And we're coming, Isak. Thank you for waiting. I got an eye for a statue. Oh, the colors. The way they put the hues together is just really amazing. And the little dust from us running. Isak doesn't get any foot dust, unfortunately, but look at us. Our footsteps are kicking up the sand. And it changes as we get into a rockier area.
This is where Grandpa usually stays.
Oh, he left his candle lit. That's not good.
There sure isn't much here.
Hmm? What's that smell? Sino, did you... Wait. Sino. Did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
No? Can you not smell it? Is this... Oh, do you think it's the incense that Hypatia uses?
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
And maybe that's why we're able to smell it when he's not able to, because we're especially sensitive to it? It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
Yes, immediately.
There's
Get
a
me a
scent
blanket.
that you can sense, but I can't.
I want to watch the stars pass overhead.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari.
And here I was about to say, I love how we're just assuming that he knows who Tainari is.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Maybe they met at the academia?
Yes.
Oh! Oh, they're friends!
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
It's funny because I know... That's his name, right? Yes. He's been so serious and dedicated. I think that's the friendliest thing we've heard him say yet. Just, are you friends? Yes. Look at that. I love that. The same level of conviction he has for his professional life, also in his social life.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No. No need.
I can't handle the scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest, where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It'd be more efficient if we split up. I mean, yeah. Probably the scholars were all beckoned away by what they thought was, and I suppose kind of is, a form of divine knowledge, but it's really just... I feel like they're going to be used for whatever the next part of the project is. Either as, you know, just manpower, or for their minds. Who knows? But I think they've been lured away by whatever they've seen in their visions. Oh, goodness gracious. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I can even, there we go. There we go. This is all I want in life. It's just beautiful. And it's interesting because this is a different night sky than what you see in Sumeru City. Because I kept noticing in Sumeru City that the stars were blurs, which is what you get when you do, for instance, a long exposure or a little bit of a time lapse. Because as the stars rotate across the sky, they blur into lines instead of point sources. How interesting that in the city they are blurs, and here they are points. But yeah, definitely a false sky because the stars don't move, at least out here. The sun just rises and they go away. A little eerie. They're all on fixed points. It's just so pretty. I just want to stand here. I want to watch the sunrise. I want to watch them disappear. If I do this, time can still pass. I know that much. Wait, I need to zoom out. Come back. I don't want to lose the details though. Here we go. Ah! Wow, look at the clouds. I love how the four-leaf sigils also look like stars. This is a very gradual sunrise. The stars are fading. Is that how they do it? No, they're coming back. They're pulsing. Very gradual sunrise. It's interesting, actually. I feel like it doesn't typically take that long, but I don't think time passes slower when you're in the camera zone. I've been quite thwarted by time passing while trying to take pictures of things before. Oh, goodness. It's so pretty. So that's what happened. You see them disappear? They just kind of vanished. Goodbye, my loves. Alright, let's go investigate. Hey, Zach. Here's the house. Candle's been put out, that's good. Interesting trees up here. Oh, look at the layers. Cool. Oh, it's a cactus. Wow, I hear a waterfall? Or is that just the sound of the wind through the wings? Funny. Alright, Sino, what have you found? Is that your name? I think so. Yes. I love how we all turned to him. That was pretty cool.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is.
Tracks?
Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here.
Well, if they've been completely buried, then what are we looking at? Oh, I guess these are rocks. If they've been completely buried, then how are there still footprints? The footprints have ceased to exist, haven't they?
From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away. So that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time. You fall for that kind of thing all the time, Paimon.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Sounds like a plan. I completely was not going to do that. I was just going to start running after him. But you know what? Informing others seems like a good idea. Nice. Alright. So, instead of them spontaneously having new visions, or being compelled by old visions to go into the desert, it was somebody with incense deliberately drawing them away, perhaps. That does make more sense, I think. I like that idea. Especially if the incense then gave them the new vision. New vision just dropped. Want to learn Scaramouche's divine plan? Which, I don't know what it is, but presumably it involves, like, stopping emotions from happening ever. Very ascetic of him, I suppose. Oh, hello!
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
I love how they're just having an extremely normal conversation over here.
Ah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Where is Alhaitham? We have not seen him in a while.
Oh, Dia's here too!
Where did he go?
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
Did he say he was going to catch up? What, is he 5 steps ahead of us already?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Well, bye.
Did you
See you
find out
sometime.
anything useful?
You tell Candace and Dehya everything you've learned.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Hello?
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it.
Oh, hello?
Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
Now we're the ones being eavesdropped on. Sino, that's your name, right? Yes. Do your thing, please.
Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort.
Oh god. I just had horrible flashbacks. Do you happen to remember the first and last and only time that we have made incense in this game? Oh dear. Yes. It is a It's an experience. It's a process.
It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
Look at the guy in the corner.
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Oh?
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
I love Dehya.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook.
Jabari?
A lot of them are known around these parts.
Wait, wasn't that the guy that we spoke to? I feel like I've heard those names somewhere before. The guy in the background.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
Oh?
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Dehya, you are so wonderful. I adore you.
You're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But, Dehya, What do you see? Oh, I see. Huh? Dehya's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now?
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Oh, she knew he was there? That's hilarious.
Let's head out.
She was saying that knowing he would overhear.
Now hold on,
Calling him
you're
broke.
staying right here,
Probably.
Sino.
Oh?
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of.
Whoop.
But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
You have no fighting skills to speak of, but you do. So she's saying this in comparison, so she's basically saying that Sino is very good at fighting.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Oh, is she deliberately trying to... Ooh.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Interesting. I wonder... It seems like she was saying some things because of that guy in the background, but I wonder if she's also trying to deliberately split up from Sino. Interesting.
Sino, please don't take offense. I'm sure Dehya just wants to help everyone solve their problem as quickly as possible. That's why she can be so straightforward at times.
I don't mind.
Ah, I see. Well, from the way you were staring out into the distance, I thought you might have been mulling over Dehya's words.
No, I'm used to being treated that way.
Oh,
It's natural to fear strength. I take no objection to it.
okay. A little sad, but okay. Alright, now here's a question. You guys have told me an interesting little tidbit about a certain skill, a certain... Oh! Whoa! Look at the sand in the air! And the rocks! And the open Oh! I never thought a party loading screen could be so gorgeous. My goodness. Anyway,
There are still so many places for us to explore.
I want to test something. How do I do this? You said her skill?
I see everything.
Smiley face! Smiley face? Smiley face! The overlay! The overlay!
Hey,
They're really not thinking of much. Woo!
I see everything.
Weather in the desert is always so unpredictable.
Ooh. Oh my god, okay. So the one reason, like the main reason I haven't been doing this is because I know I'm going to want to do it to everybody. And it's going to take so much time. So I thought I would do it all later. You know, I could always just fly by, but visit every single NPC and just ask them what they're thinking, you know?
Weather in the desert is always so unpredictable.
But my one concern was playable characters who show up like this at the end of quests sometimes, or in the middle of a quest, so they're only here for a short amount of time. I wanted to see if I could interact with them. Ah! So I'm wondering if these guys are silent just because they aren't thinking any thoughts, or if they're silent because in the middle of quests there's not much to talk about. I guess I will, check. Oh, whoa. Right as I press the party loading button.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
All the lights turned on. So I'm gonna keep checking with Nahida, but she's not on the team for now. Okay, where am I going? Caravan Rebot. I love this place. This is a nice place. Should I try to grab these on the way back up? Can I get up on that rock easily? Where is it? That way?
Of course not.
Of course not? Okay, good to know. Oh, I do want these things, though. Mine. What are you? Okay. Aji Lanok nuts. Very cool. This must be another particle exploring one. Here's my thoughts right now. I don't really want... Oh. It's so beautiful every time. I don't really want to, what am I trying to say? To teleport to Caravan Rebat? I kind of want to travel there overland. But then should I go back through the way that we already came? Or should I try to go a new route? And if I want to go a new route, then I want to go that way that still has a teleporter to unlock. And get the teleporters. But then, to get onto that new route, I need to get up on top of this rock somehow.
Is this an answer from this world?
So I suppose I'm looking for these guys. Oh, ooh, yikes. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, apparently that's not how you get back into the city. Alright, where on earth am I? Ooh, Dendroculus, or whatever you're called, Crystofly. I'm out of the city again, but I'm south. Alright, well, let's see. What do you think? Is this guy... that guy reachable? Are you reachable, guy? Which way are you? You're this way? Let's see if we can get that domain, I guess. We're taking the long route, so... I don't know when we'll get to the city, but we will try our best to get there swiftly. Hello? Oh! Ah! Loose sand piles. Who knows what lies beneath these small sand piles that are easily scattered by the power of Animo. Or by standing on them, apparently. Wait, I should navigate, shouldn't I? Because I have no idea where I'm going. Ha. I was thinking I just followed the path, but the path, I believe, is below us. Oh wow, Eremites and treasure hoarders together. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I bet there's a chest in that pile. Oh, there's a statue! What are we looking at? You! Oh, so maybe this thing isn't even on the map. I thought it was this earlier, but no, it's got to be like here. And that kind of makes sense. It looks a little bit bigger than that little thing. Wow. Oh, I want to go over there so bad. Ooh, what is that? Huh. What? Ooh, that's kind of the direction we're going. Well, okay, don't mind if I do. Moon! Hello, Moon. Should be right there. Probably in that pit. Oh, but our domain is here. We've already made it. Okay, great. What on earth are you? Oh my god, can I catch that? Can I please catch that? Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Let's put you... here. Well. Oops. They want to fight me. Oh, they're flying away. Oh. Bye. Darn it. Every single time I try. Every single time. It's fine. I do it so rarely, I just forget how to use it in between. Alright, let's go find this domain. Look at all this sand. I mean, I feel like this would have been unthinkable in a game even 10 years ago. Who knows? To... what is it even called? Render all these particles? Wait, I've already passed the thingy. Not good. I bet it's under this ledge. It is! Wow, nice. Now naturally, they're not being, you know, whipped up into an air as in a sandstorm. We did have a little bit of a sandstorm earlier, but it was in a cutscene, so that's pre-rendered. And so they're really just rendering these little footsteps. And those little footsteps! Oh, that's cute. Ooh. But still, even when we're closer and everything gets all shiny, I feel like this is one of those... oh no! Go to the bottom of the pit and look for clues. Oh. Oh! Oh, we've accidentally found where the archaeology team might be. Uh-oh. Hopefully they didn't fall in. Anyways, I'm very impressed by the sand. That's all I'm trying to say. Alright, let's grab this guy. and I'm not even going to bother marking this place on the map. I'm just going to hope that I remember that it's here. Oh, I've made a mistake. How do I get back out? Oh, it looks amazing. We're going to have to teleport to get back out, aren't we? Oh dear. I mean, probably I could go through here, and then I could get here, but we're trying to go the opposite direction. Fun. Alright, what would be the best place to go then? We could go here and just walk to the city, but that's boring. Let's go back here. Farther away than I'd like to be, but you simply have to do what you have to do. Oh no, I'm getting the hiccups. This is not the time. This is the opposite of the time. I think I want to go up. We had a pretty fast time traversing when we were up. Hey, investigate. Nice. I think that's the exact same scorpion that we saw earlier. Great. Look at his little feet. I'm running to the beat of the music. That's fun. Wow. Oh, it looks like a fire. That's amazing. I feel like if that is King Deshret's stronghold, and I lived here, and I saw that in the distance, every single time I saw that, I would think, so King Deshret's dead, right? Look at that thing. It's floating. That has to be either the stronghold of some god or something to do with Conria, I suppose. Ooh, grass. Nice. What is going on over there? Look at all the colors in the rocks. Oh my goodness. Well, to no one's surprise, I think I love this place. I love every place in this game, but for some reason this place in particular. Wow. Look at that super bright star over there! Mona, what does that mean? You should tell me. I don't have any ammo. I swear, Sumeru wants you to have Electro, Dendro, Pyro, Hydro for the blooms, Animo for the Animo. Oh, we found it! Nice. Wow. Oh, look at all that stuff over there. Do you think that's... Wait, let's turn ever so slightly. Do you think that's Notlan that we're seeing? Oh my god, it might be. Because we could be looking all directly over here, over that dark spot. Presumably there's not much in the middle to interrupt our gaze, so... Unless it's something here. You know, we could be seeing a little bit here and a little bit in Notlan, you know? I won't know until we find out, you know? Wow. Because I can see rocks floating over there, more rocks floating over there, big old mountain, with something on top of it too. You know what would be really cool is if I could see beams from the statues of the seven over there. Ooh, look at that triangular thing! Oh, it's glowing. Oh, that is glowing. Yeah, that thing is glowing. Wow, wait, what is this? Oh, is that a ruin guard with fungi on him? That's so cute. What are you? Oh, the Eye of the Sand. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. That's really cool. Wow. Oh. I'm really never going to get back to Caravan Reef if I just spend all my time appreciating this place, but by golly, do I appreciate it. There's Fontaine. There's Celestia. Wow, everyone's here. Is that right there? Is that part of Fontaine? It almost looks like Dvalin's lair. Let's stick to up, just in case. It seems like Overland is really getting us to where we want to be. Very smoothly. Emphasis on Overland. Above land, even. Oh, hello. I don't know if I want... Is that the Jade Chamber? Wow. Am I going the right way? No. I need to go that way. Ooh, interesting. What are you here for? Hello. Okay, just hang out over there. Am I going the right way now? Yes, I am, actually. Right. Trust in the process. I'm surprised I didn't see a spray of sand off the cliff. Look at the shine on that. Oh my god. Alright, now before we fall down, we gotta figure out where this thing is. Alright. It's right next to us. Oh, huh? Huh? Who? Treacherous transport? No way! Where's the teleporter though? Okay, when in doubt, up then down. I'm feeling like it's probably down. I can't even go up, wow. And up here we will meet our darling friend, Ruin Drake? Wow, I can't go up. The sand in the wind! That's amazing, you can even see the little ripples that wind makes in sand. Oh, they really outdid themselves. They outdid themselves, and I love it. Okay, I need it back, I need it back. Especially because I'm trying to dodge that ruined drake. Oh, it is below us! Oh, thank goodness. At least that little mini-map tells us. You know, a little unfortunate that it's below us. How are we supposed to get up these hills if we want to be up them? One hopes we have those 4-leaf sigils. Boop! Yay, we did it! Scarab! Yoink! Yoink! Got him. That poor little scarab was just rolling a little ball around the depths of there. That's too far away to even mark. Peacefully minding its own business, and then it got kidnapped. What is that? You see that right there? What on earth? Why is there... Wow. Oh my god, I want to explore this whole place. Now let's go wherever we're going, I guess. So there is a network. Very nice. Happy to see that. Oh. Oh, is that the place I'm forbidden from going? Might be. I get the feeling I'm getting further and further away from where I'm really meant to be going. I'm going in a very wide loop. Oh, hello! There's a guy there. Oh, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. But I also don't. I'm trying to save my voice. Don't want to read the lines. It's quite nice to be doing an Archon quest when I can't talk that— What? Huh? When I can't talk that well, because there's, voiced lines for me, which is nice. I don't have to read as much. Oh. I love it so much. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying Sumeru. Great region, 10 out of 10. Oh dear. Oh, we're rolling into a sandstorm, aren't we? Interesting how they did this atmosphere. I feel like they were very clever with how they designed the sandstorm, so as to not overload graphics processors. It's less particles flying through the air, and it's— ooh. It's more different shades overlaying previously extant things, and then a couple little whiffs and clouds like that right there. Interesting, that right there. Yeah, we saw that on our way out too, didn't we? Interesting. You can really tell that you're crossing some sort of boundary once you pass the wall of Samiel. You made it!
Well, here we are again!
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
A little bit, maybe.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid.
It's very cool.
Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
No.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Yeah. the issues with the academia are much more systemic and widespread than it might seem at first glance. Definitely something that we would work on. Can we work on this? Can we work on this, please? Can we do something about this, please?
Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
It is.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here.
Hey, Dehya. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Paimon trying her best to spill her secrets again.
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
I'm half expecting to see Venti there. Just as soon as somebody mentions tavern, that's where my thoughts go. Ask Dehya's acquaintance for clues. Ooh, acquaintance? Another new friend? Ooh. Researchers, how do you feel about the Wall of Samiel? I'll just go around the outskirts, and I promise not to break the rules and head inside, alright? As both a researcher and a doctor, I don't recommend that you go there. There used to be a hospital that the Academia used to study Elazar. Entry to its ruins are prohibited now. Oh, we've heard about this, the abandoned medical facility. I study history, so I know all about that. I just think that I'll discover something if I can actually visit the place. Based on the record, no effective method of treatment for Elazar has been found yet, and the hospital's ruins were sealed up. Even people from Aru village that is just nearby rarely go that way. I don't see the need to risk breaking the Academia's orders just to satisfy groundless curiosity. I really can't win in an argument against you. You medical people are just too careful. Thanks for the reminder. So that must be this. Well, Aru village. So yeah, that must be this. Ooh, very cool. But yeah, definitely what Dehya was talking about is a big issue. And, you know, on one hand I can talk about how well designed this part of the game is, that you can literally see like a physical manifestation of these issues. But on the other hand, I feel like this is something that affects a lot of people in this game. And we've seen, you know, the impacts of how it treats Sumeru City as well, with Sataria's whole story, and also the stories of the kids in Aru village that we've spoken to. We haven't spoken to all of them, but it's already been mentioned. And it's definitely something that I would love to see changed before our time in Sumeru City is up. Mahamata announcement. Adventurers going to the desert. Please note that all adventures to the Great Red Sand must be registered at the Academia. Relics found in the desert belong to the Academia in principle, and no one shall take possession of them. Due to security concerns, a ban on access to desert areas excluding the Sea of the Great Red Sand has been issued by the Academia. Academia assumes no responsibility for any accidents in the areas. Oh, I don't like them. A blanket claim to anything found in the desert?
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
With the way that they treat the people from the desert?
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dehya, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
And apparently we found someone.
Who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Perhaps. I'll let her lead the way, but... Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello. I'm Zaki. Dehya's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall.
Excuse me?
So, Dehya, are you looking for someone?
Excuse me.
Yeah. have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days, so you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Nice. Dehya is such a professional. What a gem. Go to the place. Place? Place? The missing village keepers. Go to the place. Oh good. Right outside. Up? Up? Okay, I'll go up. How up? It's up. Interesting colors on these rocks. That's so green. Cool. Is it just a random ledge? Lower. I probably could have just followed the path, huh? Oh, is it this thing? Higher? Here it is. We found it. Up, down, left, right. We found it. Why do I feel like we're about to be ambushed?
Are we there yet?
Oh, we're about to be ambushed.
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Oh, hello. We mean you no harm. We just want to chat.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Yep, it's an ambush. Zaki, come on. I thought you guys were friends.
It's an ambush!
If I had Kazuha, this would be over in 2 seconds flat.
What's this all about, Zaki?
It'll be fine. We have Dehya.
Come on, Dehya. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru Village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there.
Oh, that guy who was listening over.
Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
I thought you noticed. Did you not notice?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
We'll be fine.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't ya? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
I think Dehya deliberately drew them out, actually, because she's the one who wanted him to stay behind.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dehya, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I love how many layers there are to this story.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Oh, and he's the one who overheard.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dehya, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
She's getting information from them.
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Interesting.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Trial? Trial? Nope. Okay.
Punching bag. Can't see?
Ouch.
Oz, reveal! Witness the power of Goop! Scatter!
I don't even know who I'm attacking, but I'm attacking somebody alright. Ouch. Nope. No Oz yet. Alright, let's get these guys. Feel a little bad, but also I don't.
Rain outlines
They were so rude to Dehya. 92. Yikes.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Yeah, what a delightfully complex story. I'm really enjoying it. Because we had the whole thing going on in Sumeru City. Now that we've left Sumeru City,
Impossible! How could you?
so many new elements are being introduced, but in a way that makes so much sense. And so they're not just piling them all on to us. You know, it's all fitting together like a perfect little puzzle. I love it.
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all.
So that's what she was saying that she was hoping that they would overhear. Funny.
And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others.
Uh-huh.
That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Oh. With one swift kick, Dehya knocks Zaki unconscious.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
She's so cool.
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Oh, so we could find the rest of them.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So, those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
Oh, wow.
Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So, what happy happenstance that we found him in the tavern then, huh? So who is the ducktail bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for you.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
Dehya, you must have such interesting adventures.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About the Wall of Samiel. I mean, we've seen a lot of that sort of sentiment in the city.
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person. I mean, take one look at how she treats Dunyarzad.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
Dehya, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad.
Exactly.
I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery.
Yeah, that sounds about accurate.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Nice.
Dehya.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
This is so cool. I didn't expect us to get a chance to see more of Dehya after everything with the festival.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
I thought her part in this story might be done, but it's actually so cool to see more of her.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
Oh, I would be happy to.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Super cool. Oh my goodness gracious. Eavesdrop?
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Oh. Trying to find out where they took the scholars,
Candace
perhaps?
is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
But yeah, this has been such a well-constructed Archon quest. Oh, look at that backdrop.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
With us, you know... Wait, let's see. Yeah, she has nothing to say. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I was really worried about missing thoughts from characters. Yeah, because when we were in the city, we learned a lot about the academia, and we saw how they treat other people, you know. We were kind of caught up in some of their plans, even. I kind of did my exploration. Oh, let's go over here. And, you know, after we saw that, and we got to experience that on a personal level, and we got to experience that on a level where they endangered our dear friend, in Dunyarzad. Now we're here, learning even more about what they're up to. Pretty cool. I'm so curious about how that medical facility is going to fit into all this. It has to, don't you think? Not only is it academia formerly, but I am 95% certain that it is still in operation. And they are just deliberately obscuring that fact by pretending it's been shut down. What do you think they're doing in there? Okay, it could be. Actually, you know what? If I am indeed incorrect about where the robot is, the Scaramouche god suit, shall we say, it could be there.
Outlines your fate.
At the medical facility.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
I think it just makes a lot of sense for it to be at the King Deshret stronghold, wherever that may be. Might not even be those triangles, you know? Hello. Thank you. But yes, let's go find a medical facility, shall we? Just running off into the wilderness. Beetle! Scarab. Nice. So yeah, it could be here. If it is here, I reckon we will not be able to approach. But considering that this is so close to Aru village, which is the first place that you go to on this leg of the journey, you know, besides Caravan Rebat, I'm guessing it's not going to be here. I really think it's going to be in those triangles wherever they are. Or it's going to be in some place that's on the map, literally labeled King Deshret Stronghold, or Ruin to King Deshret. And And I just don't know that that place exists yet, because I don't have that part of the map yet. I just need to get back into the green. Also, I'm really curious about this Wall of Samiel. I feel like its creation, the story behind its creation, isn't what people think. I feel like the intent was different than what people have been told it was. But we'll simply have to see. Getting kind of near to the world boundary here. Those rocks aren't even real, are they? Wow. There's an opening here. I think there might be. This hill is so steep. That is so funny. Oh, there's not really an opening here, is there? I'm just trying to get over the wall, apparently. The Wall of Samiel was built for blocking the traveler. I don't know, does this count as part of the wall, do you think? Yay, we did it! A lot of Samara roses over here. Oh. Oh ho ho. Wait, these aren't even the ruins. We're just going towards the teleporter. Are these the ruins? Wait, where am I? Oh, they're not even the ruins. It's just... Why would they put a teleporter so far south? Maybe there's something inside this... thing? I mean, besides the Oculus. Why would they put a teleporter so far south? Perhaps there's an underground opening around here somewhere. Because why would you need to wow. Why would you need to return to this place ever? Hello, birds. Have you seen an Oculus? Oh, hello. Are they fighting? Sure. Let's get involved. Get your shields back, thank you.
Terminate! Ring cutter! Change of plans.
Ouch.
By royal decree!
This will be very interesting. Considering the elemental compositions of these two darling enemies of ours. Ouch. I want to get this guy on Electrode. Ooh, that was cool.
Rain outlines your fate.
A little of this. Oh, the mages all disappeared. You know what? That's quite helpful, actually. I was worried about those guys.
Time to act. Let me weave you a verse.
Okay.
Spring forth!
Nice. Now that Fischl's Oz is back. Very good. Got some hyper blooms going. That's good. Get some more of this on the field, can we? Excellent. Ouch. Rude. And Oz, here you go. And you should be good to go. You are. Excellent. He just threw a whole Geo slime at me. Which I only avoided by being actively in my ultimate at the same time. Oh my goodness, that range is so large. Oz, I really want you to come back. Thank you, buddy. Ooh, is that the chest we're fighting over right now? I'll do my best. Away with this. Oh, darn it. Oh, yay! Wow, I didn't realize Hyper Bloom was so good at getting through Geoshields. Potentially.
Treasure hunting. A valiant endeavor.
Yay! That was cool. Still didn't find the Oculus, though. Huh. Is it below us? Is it possible for it to be below us? Maybe whatever's below us is why this is here. Why are you here? Oh, there it is. It was above us, which was perfectly hidden.
No, my sword!
Up there. Alright, let's try it this way. Carefully. Oh, so we don't fall off.
Rain outlines
declines your fate.
Just dancing up the branches a little bit. No, Fischl! Fischl! How could you do this to me, Fischl? It's okay. We're still pretty far up. Oh, that's Paimon darkness. We're trying, Paimon. We are trying, I promise. Up there. Don't fall, don't fall. Good job. I did not expect that to work. I expected the wing glider to pop out because I told it to, but it didn't. So I almost fell off. There's the Apom Woods. Wow. But again, why the teleporter here? That almost looks like it might be an R&R spot right there. Random cooking pot. Withering Zone there. Probably hilly trails in there. Oh. Maybe the teleporters for the ruins of the medical facility. Hey, Shrine of the Depths. Should we get that while we're here? I think we have a key for it because we just got the statues leveled up. Look at the rendering of those leaves over there. Or the shadows, that is. They're doing their best. Ooh, ruin machines. Oh, hello? Because I'm over the Withering Zone. Wow. I didn't realize its range was so far. Ooh. Is this a misty medical facility? Oh, I don't have one? I could have sworn that I did. Interesting.
No, my sword!
Ooh. Am I allowed entry? Oh, goodness gracious, that startled me. Look at those giant mushrooms. Chest over there. Oh, I am in the air! Holy cow, there were so many ruin guards here. Don't come after me, please. Oh, do you think we can drain this? That looks drainable. But I saw a hole over here.
Time to act.
Not really.
Body and mind.
Oh ho ho, hello! Okay, good to know this guy's here. There's that guy. Oh, wow, nice dodge. Ouch. And I don't actually have to use Tainari for this part. I can just do a charged attack, right? Oh, it's a chest.
Excellent.
Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. How do I drain the water here? Why are all the ruins here flooded with water? In this whole region. It's not the Hydra region as far as I'm aware. Why is everything flooded with water? I'm stuck. I'll give him a second to regain his stamina. There we go.
Time to act.
Do you hear that? I don't even know what I'm hearing. What on earth am I hearing? It's cool though. Sounded like the flow of water. Alright, so if that wasn't it, how about up here? Hello. Let's go ahead and activate this. I really am just investigating. Because Canada just told us to go investigate. Let's get this Oculus. Ooh, and investigate over there. Hello! I am peacefully minding my own business up in a tree. You see— ooh. What on earth? Hello. Oh, it's one of those things for that guy. Hi, little buddy. I already know that it's hopeless. I already know. I saw an R&R. I'm going for the R&R now. Poor R&R must be trapped up here. Oh! Seems like using the power of Dendro for confused R&R might be a good idea. Wonderful. It's Nara, and not the bad mushrooms. Wonderful. It's Nara, and not the bad mushrooms. Time to get back to Vanarana. Golden Nara should visit too. Thanks for the invite. Wow. Probably one of the most chill R&R we've ever found. So this was a whole lot of suspicious nothing. How does one drain this water? Oh, do you think it might have to do with defeating that locked up ruin machine? Oh, hey, drops. I want those. Where are those from? What did I defeat? I have no memory of fighting something here. Well, it'll tell me what it was. I defeated a ruin machine? How? Oh, did it fall in the water? That's really funny. Let's see what's going on over here. Thank you. And this will be my final little check, and then we'll wrap up for the day, I suppose. Oh, there isn't anything over here. Suspicious. Suspicious. All these ruins. All this water I should be able to drain. I just can't quite figure it out. Anyways, let's go heal. Hello, statue. Thank you. Did I walk away too quickly? Darn it. I always assume it's going to do that. It's going to do it, and then I walk away too quickly. Anyway, wow, it's gorgeous. Goodness, look at the reds. Okay, that will be all for today. We have progressed our Archon quest quite a bit, I feel, and now we're just waiting for the next morning. Hopefully we get some answers as to where these scholars have gone. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I want to give my thanks to our monthly supporters on Ko-fi. That is Jay Blake, Mary, Minty, and Power of Chaos. Thank you so much for your support for the channel. And to everyone, I will see you in the next one. Bye now!